This is a MacBook Pro, latest MacBook. Model is A2141. MacBook have a no power issue. Let's connect our DC cable, DC boot cable, and check what impedance is taken. When we connect our DC cable, here's the DC cable. When we connect DC cable, it's taken convert 5 volt to 20 volt and taken 0.06757, means it's taken 560 amp, 0.560 amp. And when we try to power on, it's not powered on. It's on and off continuously, and no powered on, no fan spin, and little bit heating. This side is board is little bit heating. Maybe there is shorting inside the board. Let's open and check the board. Now it's taken amps fluctuate every time. Now open and check what happened. This is our motherboard of this A2141 latest laptop, and motherboard part number is 0170A0820-A0170. This is our board view of this motherboard. This motherboard issue is these two coils. These two coils is 2.5 voltage coils, and this coil is shorted to the ground. When we checking this ground, when we check this is a coil. This coil is shorted to the ground. We have to connect this to the ground, and ground is connected, not connecting. There is ground. This coil is shorted to the ground. Check the multimeter and coil. When we connect multimeter with ground, this coil and this coil, both coil is shorted to the ground. And this is the two coil of this is a L9580, L9581. This is a coil, and this coil is PP 2.5 volt NAND. This is a hard disk coil, 2 NANDs 2.5 volt converted from this IC. See, look at this in the board, in the big screen. This is the two coil of this, two coils and one IC. This is the IC of U95800. This coil is shorted to the ground, and this coil generated, this IC generated 2.5 volt for this 2 and 2, backside 2 and front side 2 NAND. This is a hard disk, 2.5 volt generation, and this coil is shorted to the ground. We have to find out the removing coil, and shorting is backside or front side. If the shorting is backside, the IC is faulty. I think IC is faulty. The corner of IC is burning, already burned type, and outside is not faulty. And when I connect DC supply, and on the DC supply, it's taken 5 volt to 20 volt convert. It's convert 5 volt to 20 volt, and this coil is heating too much. And taken an 0.2.4 ampere. This is a 240 ampere. When we put some IP on the board, this shock very fastly. This IC is burning and heating too much. Let's find out what is the shorting inside of IC. Now we remove this both IC, these both coils, and we check the impedance of this with ground. When we check the impedance, this side of coil, this side of coil is taken an 0.00110 amp, and this side of coil is taken 0.000. This side of coil is shorted to the ground. Let's see this side. There is this side of coil is shorted to the ground. This side of coil is going inside of this U9580, and U9580 is the U950 is a TPS6210. This is a BGA board IC. We found this IC is short. We have to replace this IC because if the shorting is this side, then the NAND, these are hard disk of this laptop is shorting, but shorting is found in this side of coil. This side of coil is going to the IC. We have to replace this IC because IC is shorted to the ground, and this problem is solved. Thank you. This is the IC. This is the coil L9581 and L9581 and L9580. Both coil is opened. The shorting is outside of this coil. Inside of this coil means our IC. This IC is shorting. TPS IC. This is a board IC. We have to replace this IC. Look at this. This is a board IC. Now we have to order this IC and solve this problem. Thank you. We assembled board. It's repair now. We connect DC supply. We on our DC supply. It's convert 5 volt into 20. Sound coming. Display also coming. This case study is MacBook Pro is solved now. Thank you.